Friday. The day of wrath dawns. Now do the children of men tremble.
Are you awake? Excellent. Come to the command room once you're changed. Chief Yamato has called a meeting. I'll see you there.
Makoto leads you to prepare. Well, let's go straight to the command center. Finish getting ready before leaving your room. So here we are once again, guys. About to truly proceed through the rest of this game. Not getting no bad ending. We're gonna try to go for a different ending than that previous ending that we got before, which was like literally the worst one in the game. You discover that everyone else has already gathered in the command room.
Good morning. Did you sleep all right?
Not at all.
Yeah, me too. I kept thinking about what Miss Miyako said.
I kept reading the comments to that last video and people really truly thought I was done with the game and they started insulting me. Man, I felt really bad about myself. No, I'm just playing.
We're all here.
What up, Yamato?
Now that you've all had a chance to sleep on it, have we made up our mind?
Yes. About what exactly? You idiot.
Oh, you know, that thing Miyako-chan talked about yesterday? We may have defeated Arcturus, but the void is still spreading. The world is teetering on the edge of destruction. If we go all in with Miyako-chan's plan, Psyduke will become a true administrator and can make use of the astrolabe. That way we can get rid of the void entirely and stop the constant administrator invasions, etc. But in exchange, we all have to sacrifice our lives, or something. Anyways, that's where we left off last night, so we could call it a day and sleep on it.
Well, I've been giving it a lot of thought, and even if it will save the world, I just don't know about giving up our lives, you know?
Then, should we refuse? We have no guarantees that Miyako Hotsuin is telling us the truth. And besides, we can't be sure that her plan is really the only way to save the world.
You're right. But do we have another plan?
We can find another plan. We may not have another plan, but we can always get one.
Wait, we shouldn't do as Miss Miyako asks just because we don't have another option prepared. There has to be a better way.
I agree.
Huh. Looks like we're getting a call from Chief Miyako.
Miyako transmission begins as Skype loads.
Good morning. I have given you a night to consider my proposal. Have you come to a decision?
Giving us a night? You gave us like 2 weeks.
What are we gonna do? You're not gonna tell her we'll sacrifice ourselves, are you? We fought the administrators and gone through so much. We can't just give up now.
I think we should consider how much we truly trust this woman. We've overcome very difficult odds up to this point. Are we sure we won't be able to overcome the scenario she's trying to convince us of? The answer should be clear to us all.
Now, tell me your answer.
We can find another solution.
So that is your answer.
Damn, Skippy.
Yeah, we can find a way where no one has to die.
Where no one has to die. If only there truly was such a path.
We will find a way, no matter what. And that includes you too, Miss Miyako. We'll find a solution where no one has to be sacrificed.
You're all so strange.
Life is strange.
After all I've done, you're still worried about my well-being. Yet I must say this. There is no solution. The world cannot be saved without sacrifice.
You give in way too easily. There's always another answer.
Always. There really is always another answer.
If so, then what other way is there?
Well, we gotta look for it. We'll activate the astrolabe.
Of course. And my plan is the only way we can accomplish that.
That's not true. We'll find another way to activate it. No one has to die.
If we can make it work, we can stop the void, and the damaged world will be healed. We did the same thing when we fought Polaris.
That may be true, but what means do you have of activating the astrolabe?
Magic.
It's completely shut down. All functions are inaccessible. It will only reactivate when a true administrator sits upon the heavenly throne. Which is why there is no other option. Only my plan will work.
Your plan sucks.
Even if you were to somehow reactivate the astrolabe, another problem yet remains.
And what's that?
The administrators. Arcturus and Polaris aren't the only ones in existence. Uri, Alferk, Alderamin. There are a multitude of stars with the potential to become an administrator. Unless a true administrator is created, the others will continue to lay siege to mankind.
I say let them come. Who cares how many show up? We'll bash in their creepy faces every time.
That would be an eternal struggle. Moreover, do you expect you would be victorious every time?
So you're saying it would be an eternal punishment?
You wouldn't be the only ones to suffer. Civilians too would be caught in harm's way. Do you wish for all humanity to be caught up in this conflict? This never-ending battle?
That's...
I will ask once more. Please, cooperate with me. Concede to my plan.
Nah, fam. I cannot cooperate with you.
So that is your answer.
He's right. We will find a way where everybody can live.
It's been about 2 weeks since we heard this hype-ass music.
Yeah, Miyako, you may have already given up, but I promise we will find a better way. We just have to keep thinking, keep searching.
I see.
Yes.
Negotiations have broken down. I suppose I have no choice but to force you to comply with my plan.
Miyako, you ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Miyako.
What? Damn. I guess we really are Miyako-chan's enemies now.
Yeah, and because of that, we're gonna go get our strongest demons back from the compendiums. I'm not playing around no more. I'm getting the strongest demons from my compendium for the rest of this game. I'm not playing. This is the last day apparently, so yeah. Be careful of the dragon stream.
Right. Last time she trapped us with that power, there was no way to fight back.
Then we need to find a way of countering her use of the dragon stream.
AKA, we gotta go find a demon.
My power with it is weaker than before. But with the right ritual, I should become a match for her.
A ritual? What do you mean?
We need to go to Mount Fuji.
Alright, we gotta go there again.
I've been looking into it, and the facility which controls the dragon stream is in the mouth of the mountain in this world as well. If I perform the ritual there, I'll fully regain my power over the dragon stream.
Roger that. I'll start hacking the GIPS database and see if I can find the terminal code for Mount Fuji.
I'm counting on you, Kano. How long will it take?
They've likely increased their security over there. It may take a while.
In that case, get to work. We'll depart from Mount Fuji as soon as you have obtained the code. Everyone else, make the necessary preparations for the coming battle.
Alright, here we go.
And let's continue searching for a way to save the world. Dismissed. You, stay here for a moment.
The others leave the room. Only you remain.
About the astrolabe, we need a plan ahead of time about what we'll do once we're in control. It's in our best interest if you know what functions it is capable of. It may grant us more options in the future. But our time is running short. Come find me later when you and I can talk.
Come talk to me if you want the true ending of the game. You say your farewells to Yamato before heading up. So we gotta talk to Yamato several times if we want to get Yamato's route. So we gotta look for Yamato, world creation. So here he is. You find Yamato in the command room, and we already just want to hang out with Yamato because in the previous world we didn't get him to rank 5. We had him to rank 4, I believe, but we want to get him to rank 5. And we also want to try to somehow get Miyako and your boy freaking Psyduke up to level 5 so we can get all their rewards, and I won't ever have to raise anybody to 5 again just to get their demon rewards.
I've been waiting for you.
Hey.
I want to explain to you the specific possibilities of the astrolabe. You are our leader, the one who carries the world's fate upon his shoulders. It is up to you to understand the astrolabe's power and build the best future for humanity. In order to do so, I wish to help as much as I can.
I'll be counting on you.
Well then, I will now answer any questions you have about the astrolabe.
Does it do more than regress the world?
If someone were to tap its full potential, the possibilities would be nearly infinite. It does not exist just for regression. It can modify the world, or even forge a new one. I'll give you a quick summary of the details. First, world regression, which is the act of returning the world to a past state. You can use the data on the past, stored in the Akashic record, to overwrite the current world.
Nice.
You're familiar with this, I presume, as it's what we had Alcor
yes.
do after we defeated Polaris. Second, world modification. The astrolabe can rewrite the psyche of all life in the world and alter the social conscience. When I proposed to change the previous world into a meritocracy, this is how I would have accomplished it. Finally, world creation, a far more sweeping change. This is what Alcor planned on doing after slaying Polaris. Choosing this option will create an entirely new and separate world.
That sounds pretty dope. Could you make any world you want?
No, I'm afraid it's not that simple. It can only create a world with no memory of the past, no history, a primeval world.
Basically a new world.
In other words, humans will start over, from the very beginning of mankind's history.
Damn, that sounds ridiculous. That doesn't sound good.
It is true that a world with no history or civilization would be difficult to survive in. However, it does have its merits. Alcor said that a new world would be free of the Akashic Record's influence.
Ah!
There would be no administrator ruling over it. No Arcturus or Polaris. No invasions or attacks.
It would just take over several million years to rebuild the human world.
Miyako said that without a rightful administrator, other administrators will continue to attack mankind. Yet, in a brand new world, there will be no such danger.
So there's a silver lining.
Precisely. The world will not always work conveniently in our favor. Even if we are able to rid the world of the administrators, surviving in a primeval world will be extremely difficult. That is why I did not allow Alcor the option of world creation. In order to restore the damage inflicted by the invaders and the Void, world regression would be the best option. But whichever route you choose for us, the astrolabe must be used correctly. And for that, you will need to fully understand the nature of the administrative authority as well. We can discuss this another time, though. You have much to consider already. Come find me when you want to talk.
Alright, bro. Yamato walks away. Damn, that was some really good information he just gave us about the damn astrolabe. Oh, phone is ringing.
Hey, it's me, Fumi.
What up?
I found the code to get us to Mount Fuji, so we're going to head out real soon. The chief wants us to meet up at the Public Science Museum's planetarium.
Got it. But why the planetarium?
Oh, well, like I told Chief Yamato, a bunch of GIPS agents just arrived here using the special train.
Ah.
He decided it would be safer to meet at the planetarium instead. Well, I already called everyone else, so don't be late.
Alright. Call-ins. You know what? The dancers, the stress, the strength of will. We're just gonna focus on the Yamato events. Authoritative power. Yeah, we're gonna focus on this for a little bit. You find Yamato in order to continue your earlier conversation.
Good, you're here. We should continue where we left off last time, yes? Let's discuss the administrative authority. It is a concept you will need to understand, so if you have questions, please ask.
Oh yeah, I got lots of them. What happens if we die?
You're curious what would happen to the authority if we die, is that correct?
Yup.
If Arcturus had managed to kill all of us, myself included, then it would have absorbed the full administrative authority. However, now that Arcturus has been defeated, if we were all to fall somehow, the authority would pass to the next administrator in line, Uri.
Uri?
I presume this is why Miyako wanted to keep us alive. If we fell in combat, the authority would skip Alcor entirely and transfer to Uri instead. Her plans to make Alcor a true administrator would never come to fruition. In fact, if we die, the administrative authority would be lost to mankind forever.
Damn. Well, that's no good. I mean, we'll all die eventually, which is true.
True. Any number of things can claim a human life. If one of us were to fall, however, all hope would not be lost per se. If we could use the astrolabe, it would be possible to collect the administrative authority from our allies before their death.
How so?
As long as there was a way to collect it, Alcor could transfer that authority to another he deemed worthy.
Ah, okay.
Of course, with the astrolabe shut down, we have no way of recovering or transferring authority. So it is imperative none of us take a mortal wound in battle. If everything had gone to plan, Alcor would have continued passing down the authority from one human to the next. That was his plan, at least. He had hoped to see the true extent of human potential.
What do you mean?
I didn't pick up on this until Alcor transferred administrative authority to us, but it appears the authority grants another power to those who wield it. The power to read the human psyche and influence the world with it.
Oh.
Since we have the administrative authority, our will is being reflected upon this world. It's slight, but it's there. The world is slowly changing to match our wishes.
That's cool. That's dope.
Those changes to the world and our influence upon it is what Alcor meant when speaking of human potential.
That's rather frightening. We could take on that challenge.
I tell you that the weight of the world rests squarely on your shoulders, and you aren't intimidated in the slightest.
Because I'm the protagonist.
We can steer the world down a path of good or evil. We can cause it to flourish or fall. Knowing the nature of the administrative authority will surely be of use to you. World creation, world regression, or perhaps another path entirely. If you and I think this through, together, we can discover the best possible path for humanity. That is all I have to say for now, but I hope I've given you something to think about.
Gave me a lot to think about, bro. Yamato strides out of the room with a serious look on his face. Alright, Yamato, thanks for the talk, bro. Let's see. Yamato returned. We got an event we can watch with him. Jip strikes. I think what we're gonna do, save our game, yo. We're actually gonna save our game. It's been a while since we saved our game. Particularly, it's been like 2 weeks since we saved our game. So we're gonna save over... Yeah, we're gonna save over this file again. So why not? And what we're gonna do right now, we're actually gonna go to the compendium. And we're pretty much going to bring back some of our stronger demons. Starting with your boy Kresnik. And I got plenty of money to bring everybody else back too. We're gonna bring who yes, YM Dragon. Him from Powerpuff Girls. Alright, we got Skatosh already, I believe. Bringing back Taki Mikazuchi. Dude, I ain't playing around no more. I am not playing games. We should get Wukong back. He's got Pierce. Yeah. We got another Tyrant. Yeah. Boy, I ain't playing around. We got the A-Team. We got the A-Team back. Alright, so let's go ahead and start arranging our demons. It's Friday. We ain't got shit to do but bring back our demons. So obviously, we want to save the world, right? So, let's see. Oh boy. There's so many good demons. I guess there's no reason for me to actually set the damn teams up right now. Not until we get to a fight. Because each fight is going to be different, of course. And each fight is going to have its pros and cons. So it like setting up our team is going to be situational, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm not even going to do anything right now with the teams. I'll just wait until our next battle. But right now, what we're going to do is actually watch one more event, and it's going to be with your boy Yamato. Roppongi Crossing. Yamato is patrolling the city. Trolling.
Ah, it's you.
What up, Yami? How are you feeling?
You needn't worry about me. By the way, what do you think of this world?
It's pretty awful. It's actually kind of fun.
You haven't changed at all. Even a world as twisted as this seems fun to you. This world is still a far cry above the second.
Yamato smiles and stares at you.
However, if it wasn't like this, it would mean my time in the Akasha Stratum was for naught.
Thank you, Yamato.
No need. You ought to thank Alcor instead. Without him, we would never have been able to regress past that world.
True.
It was a terrible place. Nothing but death and despair. But what is he doing? It isn't like Alcor to get himself captured.
Didn't you hate Psyduke?
I don't hate him. I don't exactly like him. The simple fact is, we have need of his powers. It would cause trouble if he were to keep sleeping. That's all there is to it.
Gotta go wake his ass up. Let's hurry up and rescue. Alright, let's hurry up and rescue him then.
You're right. We'll rescue Alcor as soon as matters are settled. You and I together. We won't lose this time.
Can't lose. Yamato walks away with a fierce smile on his lips. Yo, he's been smiling a lot, yo. Yamato Hotsui. Rage 2. Did I just say Rage 2? I meant to say Stage 2. Joint skill crack with Suzaku Koda. Now he can join my crew. Alright. So, I guess what we'll do before the end of this video is watch something, if we can, again with Yamato. Thanking Yamato. Let's watch Yamato again. Daichi calls your name.
Hey man, how are you doing?
What up, Daichi?
We took down Arcturus, so there's a relief. Now that Yamato's back, I realize how dependent we were on him.
I'm grateful for all he's done. I feel like we need to reward him.
That's a good idea. We can get him a present or something. The only problem is, what do you get for the guy who has no interest at all?
Let's give him some food.
Speak of the devil, there's our Prince Arrogant. Perfect timing. I'll just go ask him right now. You wait here.
Good luck. Daichi runs off to Yamato.
Hey! Yamato!
Damn!
Stop yelling, Shijima. I am not deaf.
Oh, my bad. So, totally casual thing I gotta ask you. No biggie, just wondering, what kind of stuff do you like?
What do I like? Willpower is great. I tend to approve of strength, physical and otherwise.
You know what? That was on me. I was totally unclear there. Let me phrase it this way. Like, is there anything you want?
Capable personnel.
Huh. Okay. Oh, hey, I know. If someone, not me by the way, wanted to, hypothetically, again, not me, get you some kind of present, what would you enjoy?
I don't need your charity, Shijima.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't. Sorry to bug you.
Huh?
Daichi comes back with sagging shoulders.
Critical failure, dude.
Critical failure. I love how he says that. That's actually a game over, that's a game over text in Mass Effect. Critical failure.
I couldn't even get a whiff of the idea of a hint.
Let's buy him a scythe. Useless Shijima.
Come on, man, don't go all Yamato on me. Have mercy. Don't you think I get that enough? It'd probably be best if you asked him yourself. He likes you.
He does like me, doesn't he?
I know. I was the one who suggested it. but will you please ask him? I'll go see if I can scrounge up some intel from the others.
Daichi walks away powerlessly.
What are you doing there?
Yamato walks towards you. Is there anything you want? Is there anything you... You know what, would Takayaki be alright?
A tempting offer. I thought there was protocol to these situations where you clumsily bandy about for hints and deny accusations first.
Nope, that's your boy Daichi.
I presume this is merely a continuation of Shijima's conversation from earlier? What are you two plotting?
I'm grateful for all you've done for us. I was hoping to get you a gift that's all... You know what, let's say the first one.
I see. I suppose I can accept your offer if that's the case. However, I do not lack anything at the moment. Whenever I am in need of something, I look into the cause of the problem and solve it. That's simply how I've been living.
Why are you so serious?
What do you mean to imply? Am I not always? Of course, I do understand your intentions.
Why are you so serious?
I will have to examine this matter again in the future.
Yamato walks away. Bruh. Nice, level 3. Level 3.